Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. So, last time we finished up the quest that I had with the Brotherhood over here, and I can now use actual power armor, which is great. Especially when I go into Deathclaw territory. Probably not going to always use power armor. I'm just gonna put that simply. Because as much as I love it, it's expensive to repair. Like, exorbitantly expensive. So it's like, I want to only use it when I need to, so I'm going to keep with the Desert Ranger armor that I have. But, if I'm not mistaken, I have the science skill, yes, to pass the skill check up here for this quest. And just in general, we're going to be starting this off with just fixing a bunch of, well, closing off a bunch of quests that I still have left. So, before we go in, just in case if I'm wrong, I am going to save. And hopefully, if it wasn't Times of the New West needing an update that fixed it, and hopefully, that thing from the last time doesn't happen again, where just a black tunnel just appears around my character. Black tunnel, black cylinder.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes, I found a chewed up stealth boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Yeah, one moment. I randomly got a thought in my head that, oh, I forgot to give the audio a track to use. No, I did. Okay, good. Good, I did give it. Good. Sorry about rudely interrupting you like that. Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
What are the risks?
Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
Damn. I'll talk to Lily then.
I'll be waiting.
Some days, I miss being in the Master's army.
Yeah, I'm sure most don't.
Hello again, dear.
Hello again. You still want to help Doc Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
I guess. Alright. Optimize the Mark II prototype? Well now. What is my repair? Yeah. Okay.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Yep, you got the go-ahead to start the tests.
Wait, Lily's not in position yet.
Alrighty then.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Okay. I will. I didn't even know you could.
All right,
didn't even know you could do that.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is stable, and the readings are clean. Gamma wave activity is 0. Odd, but everything looks right.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the stealth boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Oh no, it's speech, not science. What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, now did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
Okay. That was simple.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone
no,
able
it's
to talk their
science
kind
for
out of
this
anything
one.
once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
Use neuropeptide stimulators on Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
I understood like one word in that. Alright, quest is done. And the water's still cut off. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Just that the water's cut off like that. Okay. So, I guess I could hand over the info to Hildern. Should I give him the info? Yes.
Ah, I was just wondering what had become of you. Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, that vault was just as dangerous as Williams thought.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
I'd be careful with that data. You didn't see those plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake.
So was
Have a little
Vault-Tec.
faith in us.
Actually, no. Was Vault-Tec even with the government? Like, not as in, like, they were a direct part of it, but as in, like, they were contracted with the government. Okay, science is at 100. Speech is at 85. I can wait to put more into speech. Let's actually dump into barter and then dump into guns. Yes, perfect. Now what the fuck do I want from here? This would be great to have. I'm gonna take this. Because that applies to so many things. And it's just like... I would be stupid to not take that. At some point. Because it's like, unlike Fallout 4, there is a limit to the amount of levels you have. I think it's like 50 with the DLCs. Because the DLCs increase the level cap. Is why I say with the DLCs.
Sure, just don't...
So now... I wonder, does that discount include the Gunrunner machines? It was one that I actually remember the price of. I think it's this, and it was $9 per 762. Yeah, it does affect it. Okay. I should think of revolvers to replace these two with, because I know this one's pretty good, but it's like... I need something better. I need 44 Magnum. Wait, hold on. Have I gone to the NCR Ranger Outpost? I haven't. There's good shit there. Wait, did you get a break?
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Huh.
Shit.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Well, that shouldn't really be an issue. Oh god. Why does this cause the game to lag out that much? Why? Alright. Ranger safe house. Oh, right. I've got a bunch of mod stuff, and a good amount of it actually even shows up here. And there's a Ranger Sequoia. Red Star? Oh. This is a pressed 357 Magnum. Very nice. Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello.
so... the properly working NCR power armor is actually... not bad, but like... it just does not compare at all. It is good money. It is good money. I wonder what I'm going to do with it. Now that's a beautiful pistol. Well, revolver. I'm not British. I wish there was like a armor stand that I could put the armors that I'm not going to be using but that I like the look of on. I swear, I hate to be giving Fallout 4 any credit, but it's like that's the one thing I'll give it credit
Hey,
for.
you came back. Must be doing... Welcome back. Can I...
Line as part of a campaign to secure existing
Because it does have that. Okay. Who do I go to for repairs? I'll go to Major Knight. I still don't know if I actually can get that bounty. So that seems like a very low bounty.
Doing a lot of good work out.
Need repairs. There we go. Oh yeah, his repair skill's 100. Oh, I didn't even remember about the trail carbine. Is it carbine or carbine? And this is the problem with a lot of things I have. It's like, just looking at it, I think it's carbine. But it's like, I keep hearing it both ways of carbine and carbine.
Welcome, Sir Ormat.
Hell, well, sometimes I hear it both ways from the same person. So it's like, I just can never tell
Sure, just
what
don't
I'm
treat me
supposed
like
to
a pack
call
ramen, okay?
something. There you go, arcade. Okay. What next? What next? I could continue the main story, but, okay. I could do some more side quests. I'm gonna do some more side quests. Actually, I could. Actually, I should probably, if anything, maybe do a DLC, because that would be a lot more interesting. Though, that would more so. I should do that to start with, not halfway through.
Hey there.
Okay. So, there are a bunch of different side quests that I could do. I could go and do side quests in Freeside, such as with the Kings. I could do the side quest with the Crimson Caravan, which would then give me Cass as a companion. And then I can do her side quest.
Hello.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Hi, I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Okay. I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Yes, I have an invoice from McLafferty for you.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there
Yes, of
anything
course.
else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
That's it. Goodbye.
Yes.
Yep, see ya. I think I have enough triggers from Arcade to continue his quest once we actually get to the in-game portion, because it's like you don't know until you get to them whether or not you have enough triggers with him.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with us.
Because he only brings it up to you in that portion of the game.
Welcome back.
I delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Sure. What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Well, tell me about tell me about the gunrunner job.
The quality of the gunrunner's armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
Well, that one's gonna be a bit of a problem. Tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
Okay. Tell me more about Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Was there something else?
You're gonna have to find someone else for the gunrunner job. That's not something I do.
I understand. No hard feelings. But you will, of course, keep our conversation on the matter strictly confidential.
Of course. Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay. So now, we just head down to Cass. We talk.
Looking for trouble?
Crimson Caravan sent me. They want to buy out your caravan.
They want to buy Cassidy Caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
What happened to your caravan?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell.
Why not?
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
Okay then. I have the offer letter here. Terms seem fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
Are you sure?
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper.
This outpost is the last place you want to be trapped.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You could come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Why not? I could use someone who knows the roads.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right, I'm in.
Thank you. Okay.
Careful.
And I immediately cut off dialogue. And now we walk. The fuck are we attacking?
I've got you now.
Let's paint this place red.
I guess that could have gone well.
That was simple. Okay.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for
I do really love the open free side mod. It really makes the place feel more
horny.
or like a real lived-in place and not like just a collection of loading zones, zone scenarios. Like, I guess technically speaking, you could see why they would have all those barriers. There's because it would be like extra walls in case people try and siege the place.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic wrangler.
Wasn't your voice actor less than 18? Okay, there you are, Jameson.
Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
Yeah.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Fuck you. No, I'm here to talk about ending your employment with Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
So you don't have the Omerta's money yet. I'll let them know about that.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
That was simple. There's also side quests here to get workers for them.
Welcome back.
Alright, Crimson Caravan Company. He no longer has to worry about Henry Jameson.
Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit outright and not even ask for compensation. I'm a bit curious what exactly you said to him. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not know. Thank you all the same. I'm very happy to be rid of that man.
No problem. Cassidy Caravans has been bought out as well.
Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the competition. And this is one of those occasions.
Sounds like trying to gain a monopoly to me.
Something
Anything
has
else?
actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot of caps on supplies. Closer inspection of these caps has revealed them to be brand new.
Ooh.
This is a problem. The
Yeah.
most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it.
Got it.
It's been a
I
pleasure.
know enough about the bottle cap currency. It's like they chose it because, well, specifically the water company, he chose it in the hub because it wasn't being made anymore. Or so there was a finite amount. Then the Crimson Caravan Company bought up the Hub Water Company, which then led to them being the backers of the cap currency. And yeah, there's a lot more to it than just that, just so we're clear. Like, way more to it. Oh right, there's also that quest for killing all those high-ranking fiends. I should do that, that's good money. Plus it gets me like a bunch of uniques. Also, I love how, of all things, they chose to name the Sten submachine gun the defense submachine gun, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Is this even the Sten? Maybe it is. I don't know. It doesn't look like any Sten variant that I've ever seen, but I've also never seen all of them. 44 pistol, this is... Well, I don't need to introduce it. Okay. Since it's sarsaparilla, a drink for you and me.
What a shame.
Where are these guys going?
Gone worse. I think I need some more firepower.
Unable to catch. Scanning for hostiles.
So, there is actually, I believe I mentioned this before, and who knows, maybe you already know this, but there is actually a prize you can get for collecting 50 of the star bottle caps. Caps. In fact, there's a whole story that you unlock from collecting them.
What a shame.
Commencing attack on hostile target. Commencing attack on hostile.
Here it is. Strip. And we're done. I should have done this quest a while ago. This just gets me a lot of good early game stuff.
Hey there.
Not... I say this quest, but there's like multiple that I could be referring to. I'm referring to the quest from Cass. So the companion quest, because from just playing through it, there's like a bunch of good early game stuff that you get. Nah, not King Cole again.
Not my problem.
I think I need some more firepower.
Oh, they're dead.
Nelson will
Okay.
serve as... Welcome back.
Well, I've done it. The press is gone.
Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done.
Alright, thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Example. We'll bleed to...
Alright. Now, You talk with Cass.
Keep your voice down. We got movement out there.
Huh?
Yeah, better run. Voices down, Well, now that I'm free of the outpost...
There we go.
Was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Of course, where was it hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost. So I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit. So the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Yeah. Think there's anything left?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely. At the least, I'd like to pay my respects. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Of course, let's go.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Alright. Let's move on.
Alright then.
This is also a really simple quest.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Yeah. Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me. You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that.
Oh?
One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Of course. Let's go.
Alright then, let's move out.
I think this is also one that I've already seen. Yep, it's all the way up here. I even got the unique from it.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
Yeah.
Looks like break time's over.
All I'm doing is... What's that? Looks like a map.
In the middle of a gunfight?
Got the
Really?
route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Want to go check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
We'll make the time.
Alright then, let's move out.
First, we are in a gunfight. So we've got more important matters.
Looks like break time's over.
Oh, I didn't even realize I leveled up. take that. Okay. Teleport to the gun runners. And now we walk the rest of the way. I think I'm gonna maybe add a couple more mods to the list. I don't know, maybe get like a mod that adds in like a CZ75.
Another caravan burned, except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack.
Just hiding behind
Let's look
arcade.
around. Something stinks.
So this is what I was referring to. They have combat armor. And also, yes, it's just quite obvious who would hit this place.
That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
No. There's another way. We can get evidence and let the NCR take them down.
NCR? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yes.
That'd take years. And with the war with the Legion, no way they're gonna waste time running up the Crimson Caravan or the Van Graffs.
The harm to the Van Graffs would last longer and travel back.
Alright. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
Okay, let's move on.
Alright then.
So now we just go and, well, one, sell stuff.
Hey.
McLafferty's a hard boss. She knows what she's
That
doing.
is the first time I've heard that one. And people are calling the static a drastic improvement. I mean, I certainly hated Tabitha's voice, but it's like
Caravan of two now.
I only had a better, not better, but
Just
had
as a
some
warning.
good music.
My covert bandaging skills are a little
There we
rusty.
go. It's one.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Yes. Here's the evidence of the deal. Without its twin, there's no proof.
So there's just one more safe to crack? Hope you can get to it. Say what you will about the two leading ladies. They watch their lockers like crows. Still, you got one, so the other might not be impossible. If you get both, then let's talk. And I appreciate you putting yourself at risk like this. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Let's move on.
All right, then.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Agreed. He was fucking moronic. To put it lightly. I swear, every time I play New Vegas and I'm recording, I
can keep you safe.
just really want to go on talking about, like, the show, because it's just like, there's so much shit in the show to talk about. And it's just terrible.
We've
You
got
are
stuff we're not
smaller
even
than you
allowed to
usually
sell,
are.
People. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Why
What
are
you
you
doing?
smaller? You...
Hungry?
Why is he
Thirsty?
smaller? Like, it's not just I'm going insane, right? He's actually
Afraid
smaller.
I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Of course. Search away.
This should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
No problem.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait
Mr.
until it's
Soren,
over.
please get to the point.
That's a lot of energy weapons.
Oh yeah, right,
Brings back
this is
some
also a
interesting
trigger.
memories.
Do the followers use a lot of energy weapons?
Energy weapons? Of course not. I mean, but we study all sorts of science and technology, so, you know, you just kind of get familiar with them. Yeah.
The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectations, and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Jean-Baptiste, could you bring out the volunteer?
What? This is new. I remember them having to bring out the person.
This is a lesson, Mr. Soren. A lesson in faith.
What is this? Miss Van Graff? I don't understand. Who is this man? What does this have to do with our deal?
Everything. Up until recently, this man was an employee of mine. He's quite handsome, don't you think? I know I did. We became close. I warned him that I was a very jealous woman, and he said he understood.
Is this cut content?
Apparently he didn't. Last week, I chanced upon him in Gamora, being serviced by one of their two-cap whores. I was not pleased. I tell you all this because I want you to know that this man means a great deal to me. Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Yeah, no, that must have been cut content.
That was pretty good, making that part about sleeping with Jacob.
Anyway, before we actually go and
You did make that part up, right, Glory?
do any...
What has Mama always said about tipping the help? I thought this was about him stealing money from us.
He was stealing money, though he could have kept it for all I cared. God knows he earned it.
Anyway, like I was saying, before we get to it, just gonna do the New Vegas tradition. Actually, nah, I'm gonna just...
Staying low.
I'm gonna only take this. Because I am not in the mood to fucking do all of that.
We're watching you closely.
What I need now is to save. Open that. Open this. And we're done.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Yeah, here's both.
No shit. There it is. The blood, the motive, as clear as day. They must have penned these with snake venom. But we got it. Now what? Sure, this damns them, but only if someone listens.
Anyone you trust in NCR?
Well, Jackson and the Mojave outpost could get it to the folks in the west. I wouldn't trust anyone closer to the Colorado. And the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs have their heart back west. Not sure it'll do any good, though.
Yeah, we have to try, though.
All right, let's do it. Listen to what he has to say.
Of course. Jackson?
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you. But nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Your glasses are still clipping into your face. I have evidence of a caravan conspiracy.
What is it? Let me see. Alright, this explains a lot of the lost caravans. I thought it was Legion work, but maybe I was wrong.
Can you get it to the right people?
I can. If you make me a promise. I need you to swear that you won't take revenge on Gloria or Alice. If you do, then your case is over. And we can't see that justice is done. I know some things are hard to let go. But you and Miss Cassidy need to understand that. Do you understand?
You have her word.
That'll have to do. God, what a mess. People turning against each other when the Mojave's ready to fall. If this doesn't kill us, greed will. Thanks for bringing me this. I know revenge must have been very tempting. For what it's worth, I appreciate you didn't resort to violence. We need to save our strength for the Legion.
Exactly. You're welcome.
I'll do what I can. And those folks that got killed, we need to do something about that.
Well, that's settled, I suppose.
Yeah. Better than the alternative. Are you alright?
Feels... I don't know. I guess I feel relieved. I don't know what I feel. Wait, that's not true. I think the NCR back west, when riled, is going to be the worst enemy the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan ever had. They're all so mired in procedure and paper out there. The kind of evidence we gave is going to be worse than shooting them.
Yeah.
I think that settles accounts with me and my men. That was some tricky political maneuvering, but worth it, even if it takes a few years.
Exactly. Has gained the Calm Heart perk. Perk giving her a permanent health bonus. Alright, let's move on.
Alright then. Hey.
And that actually concludes Cass's quest, so...
Hello.
I can dismiss
Why the hell
her.
are we wandering so much anyway? Nothing against the Mojave, except the dust, heat, and scorpions, but...
Looking for a man who shot me.
A man who shot you.
Twice in the head.
And you got better.
Yeah, doctor helped.
2 shots in the head without an auto doc is a lot of patching. Hope you thanked him properly. Who's
Yep.
this snake that put bullets in your head? Did he have cause, or...
He wanted something I was carrying.
So he robbed you? Robbing a courier's low. And any family or group he's with is gonna get a black eye for it. Caravan code of the wastes is you don't fuck with the one who brings you your mail. And you don't fuck with your supply line. Hope this shithead knows what he's in for. From both of us. What's his name?
Benny wore a checkered suit.
Can't say I've heard the name. Or heard about any man dressed like a seat cover. Still, suit means money, and suits stand out, especially here in the Mojave. One of the larger towns, or Vegas, might be the place to go. Don't you worry, though. We'll sort this asshole out. Rattle his cage a little.
That's the plan.
Ask him then.
Anyway. Hey, time for us to part ways.
If you're sure. Your loss.
Yes, I'm sure. Sorry.
Fine, then.
So what other companions are there that I haven't gotten yet? Rex. I have Rex. That's who I need to go take care of next.
I've got you now. You like that?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Okay. So, the king. There's also his entire line of side quests. Maybe I should leave that for next time. What else have I got to deal with? Raoul's actually up at Black Mountain, and I can actually get him. And his quest is very quick as well. Oh yeah. Consumians are now friendly because I repaired Rhonda. Can I speak with Neil about this?
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
Agreed. With Tabitha gone, what will happen?
Who knows? It might stay abandoned, get used as a base for raiders, or even become another colony for mutants. The future is not written, human, and it is foolish to squint at what cannot be seen.
I mean... not really? I'll leave things here to you, then.
Be safe, human, and thanks again for everything.
Yeah, no problem. So... let's see. The problem with getting Raoul is he's behind a hacking lock. So, it's one that just from the basic way of cracking it, I can permanently lock myself out of. There we go. Disengage lock. Open door. And there he is. Raoul.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
Actually, do you want to tag along with me?
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Okay. And just like that, we have Raoul. If I'm not mistaken, that actually makes it so my weapons take less durability damage. Yep. Case slower. So, Raoul's quest. I think I've only ever actually gotten Raoul once in the entirety of the time that I played New Vegas. Because it's like, I never go to Black Mountain. I never do. So, I never actually get Raoul. In fact, I didn't even know about Raoul until, well, the first time that I got him, because it was like, I learned about him from fucking New Vegas YouTube shorts. And I went, oh, who is that? Found out that he's up here, went and got him, and yeah, I don't know how to feel about him. He's like, he does not care about who you side with, at all. He doesn't care if you side with the Legion, he doesn't care if you side with the NCR, he doesn't care if you side with House, and he doesn't care if you side with Yes Man. And he's like, entirely neutral. Well, but his story I don't know why I'm doing this, why I'm like trying to pay attention to what boots they wear. Why am I like this? But anyway, it's like his story, it's fucking sad. So, actually, I think that will be what I will do next time. So, we got him. We're done. See you next time.